What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So quick video, of course it is now March, and then I thought let's continue my excited series where I talk about all the big upcoming games. And for this video I'm specifically going to talk about this very same month, March, and all the games coming out for it, which ones I'm excited for, and then at the same time of course also ask you which are the games you are going to get. Are you excited for any of these? And then let's just get into it. I wrote down a couple of games that I know are coming out this month and I'm quickly going to talk about them. So of course I think the biggest game coming out this month is Bloodborne, and it is actually also the game I am most excited about myself, to be honest, for this month. And the reason why is that, well, honestly it's quite weird. The thing is, I've never really played Demons and Dark Souls. Like, I did own Demon Souls at one point and I tried it, and I think I beat maybe about 1 or 2 or 3 levels, I think, you know, somewhere like that. But it never really was something for me. I found the game very hard. Of course, that's one of the things that makes this game so attractive, why so many people play it. But at the same time, it really didn't seem for me that much. And I gotta be very honest there, you know, I was just kind of getting tired of it after a couple of levels. And so that's pretty much the reason why I didn't actually give Demon Souls a fair chance, I would say. And so when Dark Souls came out and Dark Souls 2, I was just expecting the same thing, obviously, and I never really could get excited for those games. But now with Bloodborne, I just feel like I want to give the game, the series in general, like the kind of you know, type of game that it is, I want to give that another chance. And maybe it is something for me. Maybe I just need to give it some more time, and then in the end it will end up to be much more enjoyable for myself. I don't know. I have a feeling that it could turn out to be like that. And of course Bloodborne is just a big PS4 exclusive that a lot of people are looking forward to. I just owe it to myself to play the game and talk about it to you all, because I think there's plenty of people here watching this video that are also excited about the game. So I am definitely picking up Bloodborne this month, and I want to give it another good chance and see if in the end I may end up liking it more than I would actually expect. So then the second big game coming out this month is Battlefield Hardline. Now, I have been a really big fan of the Battlefield franchise for a long time now. I played, from all the recent games, I probably played them all. You know, Battlefield 3, 4, Bad Company 2, 1943, those 4 games are, I think, the most recent ones that I've all played. But Battlefield Hardline right now, I don't really intend to pick it up. And the reason for that is because there's simply so many games coming out in general. You know, I'm still broke from the last 6 months with Far Cry, Little Big Planet, Assassin's Creed Unity, what else was that, Dragon Age and Destiny, and those type of games live. Like, there's just way too many coming out at the moment. And I think with Battlefield in specific, that franchise has kind of been going a little bit downhill, I gotta say. Like, I was more of a fan of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 than I was of 4. And Hardline, it's kind of like this sub-direction where, you know, it just doesn't, to me, feel like as much of a must-have as the main, you know, the core Battlefield games in general. And I played the beta, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed it. I think it's just more of the same that's still just as fun, but that's really all there is to it. Like, it's not a special game to me, where I really felt like I needed to get Battlefield 4, I needed to get those core games, and where I did say, for example, in my top 25 PS4 games video, and I still think so, Battlefield 4 is the most next-gen game on the PS4 that you can find. At the same time, I feel like if you own that game already, then there's no real reason to get Battlefield Hardline, and that's kind of like my reason behind it. I might still end up getting it in the future sometime, but for now it is not something I am really thinking about getting, you know, that's just the thing. So the third game I want to talk about is Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. Now, there's not really too much to say about it. It's pretty much the, you know, so many remastered game on the PS4, and I think the Handsome Collection combines Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. Kind of a shame that 1 wasn't included. I have never played a Borderlands game myself. It's also one of those franchises that I never really touched, but at the same time I could really see myself liking. But once again, it's just the reason that I can't buy all of these games, of course, and so I'm gonna have to make choices, the same as you most likely. So yeah, I ended up going for Bloodborne. That's really the game I'm going to get this month for sure, and therefore Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, I'm also gonna be missing out on. But But who knows, maybe at some point in the future it's gonna be, you know, only like in a big sale or something, it's gonna be 10 or 20 euros in the PS Store, and I might still end up, you know, getting the game for sure. Just for now, that's not really going to be a thing. I wonder who of you will be picking up this, because I think if you've already played, you know, all the Borderlands games, there's no real reason to, you know, go back and play this on your PS4. But at the same time, maybe you did miss out, for example, on the pre-sequel, and therefore are getting this game, because of course the pre-sequel so far only came out on the old gen platforms. So yeah, I could definitely see that being a reason. Now that's already pretty much all there is to it. There is Final Fantasy Type 0, which honestly I just don't know too much about. Never played a Final Fantasy game myself, and so it's also not really a genre that I'm too much into. Like, I only play a couple of RPGs, especially these Japanese type of games. I normally don't really enjoy as much. They're just not for me, right? And I think yeah, there's definitely gonna be an audience, and I'm sure that a lot of you will be picking up this game as well. We'll be looking forward to it, the big Final Fantasy fans. It's just not something for me, and not something, to be honest, that I can't, or that I can talk about too much, simply because I don't have that much knowledge about it. And then with that being said, these were all the games for March. So yeah, Bloodborne is the game I am getting, and Oli Oli 2 is my kind of like you know, indie title that I'm looking forward to for this month. So let me know, what are you looking forward to, what are you excited about? And then with that being said, I would like to thank you a lot for watching, and hope to see you again next time.